Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me. In this video, I'm taking you along with me on a small practice, a master copy of Bouguereau. Just a quick note, I'm not a painting teacher and I'm not claiming to follow Bouguereau's exact techniques. I'm completely a self-taught painter and this is simply my own approach. The goal of this study is to learn, explore color, skin tones, and how to paint the human form in a more lifelike and expressive way. So I make this video to share my experience, the ups and downs, and what I've learned along the way. So I really hope you enjoy it and may find something helpful and inspiring in the process. I start by marking key points on the canvas to measure facial proportions, then I do a quick sketch using burnt sienna. From what I researched, Bouguereau painted in several stages. He began with detailed sketches and line drawings, then transferred those onto the canvas to create a precise composition. After that, he would do a monochromatic underpainting, a griselle to define the forms and values. Then came thin layers of colors and glazing, which gave his paintings that beautiful soft transition and luminous effect. As for my study, since it's a small and quick one, I sketch directly onto the canvas without transferring or doing a griselle. I blocking the main color shapes right after sketching. It wasn't super precise at this stage. You can probably see it looked kind of messy and quite different from the original painting. My goal for the first layer is to fill with the white canvas with color and start to see the big shapes, and I'll go back later to refine everything. One of the best ways to improve your painting skills is by copying the old masters. And to be honest, every single time I do a master copy, even if it's just a small study on canvas or paper, I found myself learn so much. I also realize a lot about where I need to improve, and then I take that knowledge into my own original work. After this rock blocking, I let the painting dry for a few days before coming back to build up the details. When I paint the detail layers, I mix the color more carefully and much slower, trying to match as closely as possible to the original. This process really helped me understand how to mix skin tones better. This painting turned out to be so much harder than I expected. I realized how much meticulous Bouguereau was in capturing every little color shift on the face. That's why his work looks so alive and realistic. The eyes are always the part I spend the most time on, and to be real with you, I wasn't too happy with how they turned out. I just keep painting and repainting them over and over again, and it drives me crazy because it still look kind of off. I keep reminding myself it's just a study, don't stress too much. I'll take this as a learning experience and try to do it better next time. I'm learning to see these moments as opportunities to understand what I still need to improve, then apply that to my own work rather than obsessing over making it a perfect copy. That's really helped reduce the pressure. And to be honest, I'm still very far from being able to paint like Bouguereau. But while I truly admire the way Bouguereau painted eyes, they feel so alive and full of soul, almost like they are real. The mouth was also pretty challenging for me. She has this soft and subtle smile, and honestly, it was so hard to capture that exact expression. Just a tiny shift in the shape, and suddenly it looks off, or the mood changes completely. Trying to replicate that gentle smile really made me appreciate Bouguereau's skill even more. He captured emotion with such precision, and it's insane. I did my best, but I still feel like I couldn't get it right. But that's okay. It's a more reason for me to keep practicing. Through this study, I also learned to pay closer attention to subtle details. For example, just the cheek alone has so many color variations. You cannot just use one shade of pink and call it done. I had to constantly adjust and mix, warming up the light areas with cadmium orange or quinacridone rose, and cooling down the shadows with some green or yellow ochre for some cooler transitions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this inspires you to try your own master copy. I will be continuing this little series of copy studies from the old master, so if you enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe to join me on this journey. Let's keep painting, learning, and growing together.